showed you a video earlier of Jeremy Corbyn, who really does not like the media at all, and he refused to speak to a Sky News reporter. The point being that what he had done there, he'd missed a real opportunity for free to talk to several million people, to put across a positive message about his party, about his politics, about himself, and yet he came across really negatively and missed this opportunity. You can actually also take this opportunity with the media. This can also be part of your agenda, part of your getting something out of dealing with the media. It's your chance maybe to get your name of your organisation, your business, your product, or whatever it might be, out into the audience that you're dealing with. And if you are talking to just regional television, that could still be several 100,000 people. And here's an example of a phrase that will help you do that. Whatever you've been talking about, the interviewer wants to know whether that's what your company does or what your business organisation's position is on something. Make sure that you do mention the name of your company, XYZ in this case. So again, it's about you taking some control over what's going on. Now, I mentioned earlier about silences, and silences come up for mainly two reasons in an interview. And I mentioned also they can be quite a useful ploy in telephone interviews, and all the media now use telephone interviews a lot. The point with silences is that the two reasons they occur can be, one is a positive reason. The interviewer is just waiting for you to gather your thoughts and waiting for you to deliver the information that the question has been about. The other way it works is that the interviewer is waiting because you think you've maybe said enough to finish the answer that you want to give, but the interviewer doesn't step straight in and leaves a silence. And the problem for you is that your probably natural reaction is to want to fill the silence, and in doing so, that's where you may easily bring up something that you didn't really want to talk about. One of those grey areas I mentioned earlier, a grey area that leads to speculation, a grey area that allows the interviewer to go off and explore a topic that you probably didn't want to bring up in the first place. So silences can be very difficult. One way you can deal with a silence very simply is to put it back to the interviewer by saying something along the lines of, I think I've answered your question fully. Is there something else you'd like me to go into more detail about? That then puts the onus back on them to break the silence.